now we come to the latest phenomenon and the latest big word floating around, cloud computing. The cloud traditionally is used as the metaphor for the internet. Anybody, if you ever seen a network diagram, the internet has always been represented as a cloud. Cloud computing is nothing, technically speaking, refers to the use of access of multiple server-based computational resources via digital network. What does that mean? Basically, your servers on somewhere on the internet cloud, and all you need is a basic internet connection to connect to it. That's very simply put. And of course, there are lots of platforms as a service, software as a service. This is very often used to describe cloud computing because it is providing you a software as a service. I mean, you don't need to have the software installed in your machines or on your devices. It's there out on the internet, it's there on the cloud, and you can just access it whenever you want, however you want. A simple and most basic examples of a cloud-based application is your web-based email, which is Gmail, Yahoo, Hotmail, which have been around for more than a decade. I guess Hotmail's been around for more than a decade, and possibly the first cloud-based application is what you can call it. Cloud computing can be categorized into, well, three key layers: application, platform, and infrastructure. Application, or what's called as software as a service. The best example I can give you right now is GoToMeeting. What we're using right now to conduct this webinar is the most simple thing, is where the software is based on an infrastructure on the internet. I just access the software and utilize it as and when I want and how I want it. Extremely simple. Platform as a service is, of course, when I told you virtualization forms the backbone of cloud computing, I mean it in this terms, in platform and infrastructure, where servers traditionally used, there are companies which provide you these servers. There are companies which give you the platform and the infrastructure as a service. And so these are certain examples. There's Amazon Web Services, there's Google App Engine, there's Microsoft Azure, Google new phone OS is coming, has a platform as a service it's offering. Of course, there's an infrastructure. The most common one used is Amazon EC2. All right, now cloud computing. What are there are various types of clouds out there. It's not cloud computing is an envelope which has multiple definitions. So there is a public cloud, there's a private cloud, a hybrid cloud, a community cloud, and a combined cloud. I'm sorry, a public cloud is as simple as, like, say, Amazon EC2 or GoToMeeting. It's a public cloud. It's publicly accessible to everybody. Anybody can sign up for it, pay for it, utilize it, and you're on your way and you're done. Of course, now we come to private cloud. Private clouds, generally, most companies, like I can give the personal example of my company, where we're hosting our own web services. We're not out, it's not based on anybody else's platform. We've developed the cloud ourselves, and we utilize it for our sites, like techgeek.com is hosted on our own personal private cloud of the company, and we provide we manage and run the whole show. A hybrid cloud is a hybrid cloud can be termed as to certain environments where, I'll give you the best example. A public and a private cloud can be fully virtualized cloud, where everything is running on a virtualized environment, whereas a hybrid cloud is a combination of virtualization as well as traditional method of physical servers. So in our case, we have applications and front-end related applications are hosted in the virtualization environment, whereas key critical infrastructure such as databases and all, we still traditionally use old methods of physical servers connected to a SAN environment because, well, virtualization wouldn't recommend running databases out of a virtualized environment. There is absolutely no issue. However, it's a personal choice, and so a hybrid cloud is a cloud environment which has a physical as well as virtualized environment. Amazon EC2 is also provides you hybrid cloud services. So you can buy processor and memory, and you can actually buy a physical server and have it all in your environment, makes it a heterogeneous environment. A basic example is that cloud computing is a software based over virtualization. It's a software over your physical infrastructure. Alright, it's an environment, it's a platform which provides you, again, if you're an end user, a single window without any correlation to the what's actually happening in the back end. So I sign up for say Amazon or Microsoft Azure, and I say I need 20 CPUs and I need say 300 GB of RAM and say 2 terabytes of data to run my virtualized environment. Of course, I can say I want X number of physical servers also. Moving on, a community cloud is a cloud, multiple spheres of people coming together to form a community, and they have their own private cloud. There are no good possible examples of this, and I'm sorry on that. A combined cloud is nothing but suppose I'm a big large corporate entity and I have multiple companies under me, each company having its own personal cloud. I can combine combine multiple clouds and make a single combined cloud. Or if I'm a single entity company which is hosting with multiple people, I could have a combined cloud environment. Like suppose I'm taking services from Amazon, I'm taking services from Microsoft, I'm taking services from Google. I can actually create a window of a combined cloud where I can manage all three together in a single window. And so that concludes this topic. I hope this has been insightful. I'm free and open to any and whatever questions that you may have.